know this, Uncle Tom?
Listen, sucker. I'm blacker than the ace of spades and more militant than you and your whole damn army put together. And while you out there chanting at rallies and browbeating politicians, I'm taking out any money front sucker on a Hummel that gets in my way. So I tell you what, when your so-called revolution starts, you call me, and I'll be right down front showing you how it's done. But until then, you need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
What up, world? It's your boy, Coolie, man.
You got AK Chief in the building.
Gee Twizzy from the bottom. And y'all know what it is. It's time to plug them headphones in, put the kids to bed, and let's begin to listen. It's Grown-Ups Talk. Today we're going to talk to Twizzy. We're going to talk about his music career, what got him to where he is right now, and we're going to rock out. Let's go.
What up, world? What's going on with y'all?
Shit, what up, bro?
They know what time it is, man.
Huh?
Okay,
Twizzy in the building,
okay.
Shit. Thank you for coming through, bro.
Yeah, anytime.
Appreciate it. Long time. A little overdue, but
this family right
here.
Yeah. This family. I had to show my face.
Definitely. But let me take this time and dedicate it to y'all. Our fans, our supporters, our listeners, everybody that fuck with us every Monday as we drop these audios, and every Wednesdays as we drop these visuals. Take a special type of you to appreciate a special type of us, because we appreciate that.
Facts. And you already know my motto. Like, share, and follow. If you didn't do it,
do it.
Tell a friend
and do it again. And y'all stop acting all fucking stink. If you on Spotify, iHeartRadio,
right.
If you on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere where they got a search link, and you can put in Grown-Ups Talk Podcast, I need y'all to hit that motherfucking link. Let's go. Twizzy, man. Hey, yo, and if y'all want any of that shit, I need y'all to stream my boy music, man. Definitely stream his music.
19, we coming crazy. It's about to be a stampede.
That's definitely what we're looking forward to hear.
I ain't even gotta say nothing. Like, it's just gonna be a stampede. I'm coming heavy.
Word.
I'm coming
All right.
heavy.
Enough said. So,
yeah.
You want to jump it off?
Go ahead. Pass me the Henny first of all. Let me sip on some of the Henny. You know what I mean?
So
Shout out to Don Julio in the building. So
I guess my first question gonna be like, what inspired you to want to rap and shit and want to get into the music?
Yo, honestly, I've been rapping for years. Before I even was in I don't even think I was in high school yet. I think I was in middle school. I think I was in Roberto.
Word.
And my cousin, he used to just be
spin.
Yeah, he was spin. We had a whole little clique, but nobody knew us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it was they was older than me, so I'm just following their footsteps, doing what they doing, and I'm spitting what I think I know, because I didn't really know shit at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, and it just after that, I ain't really after about 2 years of playing with them, I ain't really take nothing to it, because I'm jumping in high school. I'm like, man, I'm Roberto. I'm about to get out of here. Man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Bitches and shit.
A lot of shit just started changing. I'm playing sports. I'm doing everything that was active. Right. And rapping wasn't it wasn't big like that in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was damn, I ain't really into this. So I fell back on that, and then I don't even know. I started again when I got locked up. That shit put me in, when you in there, it's just
it's you time.
Yeah. So you just thinking and you thinking about everything. So then you just start writing everything down.
Putting shit together.
Other motherfuckers yo, that's fire. Oh, you did that. You said that. And I'm like, yeah, this is this real shit. I ain't, what am I sugarcoated for? This real shit.
Right.
And then most niggas, a lot of niggas, they ain't been through what we've been through, and they don't know about us. So
right.
When our city elevate, it's gonna be crazy.
Definitely is.
Definitely. Shit, you one of the people that can do it. The ticket's right there. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm trying. I'm putting a foot forward,
Definitely, we see the
definitely
grind.
not trying to go backwards.
Oh yeah, nah. It's onward and forward from this point. Definitely it.
This the video I just shot called "Can't Hold Me." The shit crazy. The video is gonna be crazy.
I hear that. Can't hold me.
Yeah, Can't Hold Me.
Wait for it.
It's gonna be on Spotify, January 15th.
Alright.
It's
So
gonna
for
be
the New Year.
It's gonna be everywhere. Apple Music everywhere. Honestly,
Word.
it's gonna be everywhere.
Word.
So that shit gonna be hitting hard. I'm gonna try to just make that shit explode because it's a different visual from what I'm used to.
Okay.
And what we used to in the sense of our city. A lot of niggas is standing outside and doing this, feel me? I see other niggas
Same
elevating.
shit. Yeah,
Other niggas is elevating. I see it and I show that love, feel me? Because I know
Right.
they doing their thing.
Right.
Like, feel me? Like Ty Henney, I'm gonna say his name.
Yeah.
Shouts
Like,
out.
yo, not just him.
Right.
Cause I don't want to start going on and then motherfuckers be like, oh, he ain't say his
Oh, yeah, don't
name.
be like that.
Yeah, be like
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Nah, the whole city putting on. But it's
Alright.
like them certain ones that's really putting it on.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We all doing our thing, everybody.
Yeah.
So, but from there, I'm just like, man, I gotta get into this shit full time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm listening, I'm watching, I'm seeing video. I'm like, yo, I gotta do this shit full time.
Right.
So when that Can't Hold Me drop, the visual gonna be nuts.
Nah,
It's
definitely.
gonna be nuts.
Definitely, know what I mean, it takes an artist to step outside the box, bro. So, know what I mean, and just from what I heard from your music, know what I mean, in the past and shit, it speaks volumes. So, know what I mean,
Word.
I can see the artistic, know what I mean, or the creativity. I should say, know what I mean, the creativity is there definitely. So, I'm looking forward to listening to that shit. Real talk.
Yo, and then I got this other joint, the tape. I don't even want to call it a mixtape because I don't want to call it a mixtape. I don't want to call it an album, but I'm dropping it on. You know what I'm saying? It's like right there. It's right there. So and I'm gonna drop that shit on Valentine's Day called No More Love. And since it's just gonna be like, I'm just trying to just give them something crazy. Something crazy.
So let me ask you this, though.
That's
I mean,
on Valentine's Day,
yeah,
no
no more
love.
love.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like
queued up. No more love.
Real shit, man. It's
But-
time to turn up.
But let me ask you, know what I mean? We basically grew up together, know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely.
Know what I mean? I want to know, and from your point of view, what do you think is different about you in our climate right now? Like, as far as being an artist, like, what do you bring to the table that's a little bit different than what everybody used to?
What I bring is originality, honestly. Like, you hear everybody following the same footsteps because of what's hot.
Right.
I'm not going by that no more. I'm not going by Chief Keef. I'm not no trap type rapper.
Right.
I'm not from New York, but we grew up in the trenches of the New York era rap. Like, that's when hip hop was hip hop.
Right.
So what bring me out, I'm mixing it honestly because I love Meek Mill flow. I love his style. I love how he bring his, and that's one of the people that really, when I listen to music, I like to hear that Meek Mill sound. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And my style coming from Connecticut and hearing all the niggas I knew from Connecticut, we always spit raw. You know what I'm saying? It's raw. And I don't feel like I should change it.
Right.
But in the sense of what time it is now, I'm just gonna put a little oomph to it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
A little finesse.
Yeah, just a little finesse now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we get older, a little finesse to that shit.
I
So,
respect that. I respect
and when
that.
they hear it, they be like, oh, he talking that shit, but it sound like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm coming at with it.
Nah, definitely. Kim, you know what I mean? Just when you talking about it, you got me anticipating this shit. Just
Hell yeah,
curious.
This the first time right here.
You ain't really,
Nah,
really
don't
I mean,
nobody
speak
know
on
but y'all.
it.
We know
Okay,
her.
okay.
Grown ups
Facts.
talk, right?
Grown ups talk. You hear it.
Y'all see that?
First, you hear it. Grown ups talk here first.
Yeah. So with your style being unique, like I mean, in the city or industry, like I mean, who would you say would be like your dream collaboration, or do you have them?
No, I ain't really. Honestly, I want my dream collaboration to come to me when I'm feeling like. You know what I'm saying? I want them to come to me because that's what I'm giving the game right now. I'm giving them something that once my shit get exposed to the world, they I'm like, yo, why the fuck I don't know him?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So then they're like, yo, why I don't know him? Oh, he did a show there. Why I wasn't there? Like, I want them to come find me. Right. So when I do get that dream, it's not a dream because the next person gonna be a bigger dream.
Right.
Because I'm just making better steps. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So my dream artist or collaboration is just like, it could be anybody. Like, you know, it could be you, man.
It can happen.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not
What if we
it can
make
happen.
a hit?
It can happen.
And that creates our dream.
Facts,
Even go
facts,
further.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I'm not stuck on who I want to work with. It's going to be more say who want to work with me and how I put my work in makes you want to work with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really defining. Yeah, I'm not defining on nobody right now.
Work ethic, hell yeah.
So just to piggyback off of his question, kind of, I mean, who inspires you? So I mean, not that who you want to work with. So who inspires you? Like I mean, as a rapper, I mean, to want to rap, I should say, or I'm talking about in the game. Like I mean, who you like to listen to and shit that inspires you to want to pick up the mic.
Yo, honestly, like it's like yo, it's a lot of artists.
All right, Kim.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of artists that I feel like basically tricked my mind and convinced me that I could do this same shit. Coming from Ludacris. Nobody really talking about this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he spit that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He spit that shit.
Too much.
Going from the cams, like, feel me? That's when it was real. We was really listening to that Purple City Bird game. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the city. I just went from Atlanta to the city in a matter of one question. Right. But you know what I'm saying? That's how deep it is. Like when I listen, I don't just listen to be like, oh, this nigga the best right now.
Right.
Nah. Cause he could be the best right now, but what about that nigga that's coming up spitting the best as he's following him? You know what I'm saying? But nobody know him until he make that bubble pop. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's yo.
Nah,
there's a lot of artists, man. I can't even, cause I started my favorite artist. I started with DMX.
Word.
That was my favorite artist. Like,
yeah, it's a lot of real ones.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So if like I said about our city, if I start picking through and somebody actually hear this and like, oh, that nigga ain't say my name in that.
Yeah.
But that's where
it's still all love. They should. I don't think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They know.
Yeah.
They build this path for me. They build this path for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Paved the way.
It's a lot of artists. You know, J. Hove is definitely like a mogul.
Yeah, but the two things that if somebody listening to this interview or kind of dissecting to see if you really rapping, like coming at it on some real shit, or if you just rapping because it's the thing to do, the two artists that you gave is DMX and Ludacris. A lot of people don't give them two artists their kudos, or they take their hats off to them. Yeah. And those are two top tier like lyrical dudes, and like X is bringing it like all the time. Like, and Ludacris is mad versatile. Like so to know that those two people are two people that's inspiring you or keeping you motivated a little bit. Or at least in the beginning of it.
That just speaks volumes.
Yeah, it definitely does.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain artists that took it from being an artist to being an entrepreneur, to being like, you know what I'm saying, to be able to say they could get a star on Hollywood like soon or when, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if Luda got one, but
I think he do. But I think
but you get what I'm saying? He started from nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why not follow somebody that started from nowhere and can say he got everything he wanted and still going?
Right.
He probably not the hottest rapper right now. Like I said, time's changing. But
when his time is there, though, his time is there.
Like, Chicken and beer. You know, man.
He had it. I think Luda still can drop some shit right now, and
the people gonna listen.
He dropped some shit in 2016. I still got the rotation right now.
People gonna listen. He's not no fluke. His wordplay real. Like, feel me? It gave you thought, intellectual, and is in the streets. Right. So you're like, what the fuck?
Right. So being that with that statement right there, like with him being able to give the intellectual and the street side, if you had to put yourself in a category as an MC or as a rapper or as an artist, period, what category would you see yourself, or do you see yourself in a category at all?
Right now, the way I'm going, the category is very wide. Cause the shit I got in store, like, is so wide that nobody see it coming. So if I categorize myself as just like a hip hop rap nigga, then when you hear this shit that I drop, you're gonna be like, this is like R&B type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's so goddamn good that you can't ignore it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what, like, my category, I don't, if you want me, I'm saying, do you want me to place myself within amongst a group or a genre? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever you want. Because, I mean, I know some people would just be like, yo, I'm not even in a box, bro. I'm kind of everywhere.
Yeah,
I could do kind of everything. Like,
yeah, you know? And that's the way I feel. Like, if I had my, like, play the track, I got fucking R&B type songs where I did the hook. You don't know it's me until you really listen to the shit. You're like, oh shit, that's you. And I'm like, yeah, and it sound good.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers ain't really paying attention to the hook because I'm spitting on it. You know what I'm saying? But I got shit. And listen, they not ready, but I'm gonna make them ready.
Fact. So no, I mean, just to give the people your handle and shit. So where can people like just to find your music?
Right now I'm uploading all my music literally as we speak. Not right now as we speak, but all my shit to YouTube on one channel. All my music that I've been put out on SoundCloud, everything is on SoundCloud. I'm on fucking they done took my recipe song down. I don't know why. That shit. It was on order, it was on the streaming shit, but that shit came down. I don't know what the fuck happened. Gotta get that shit back up, but I'm gonna be everywhere, man.
Okay.
The shit is just real. Like, my style gonna be so different compared to coming from where we from, and how people still rapping outside of where we from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once they get a grasp of what I'm giving, it's gonna be uncontrollable. I see it already. Everybody that hear my shit from the city, like, and Miami, I was supposed to do a show. I ain't feel comfortable because I was by myself. I ain't want to go by myself.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it, I ain't gonna do that one.
Right.
But they got me ready to go back out there. But this time, now it's like, I don't even want, like, you know what I'm saying? Now motherfuckers starting to see what I've been telling them. It's people grasping on a little better. And that's what I wanted from the jump when I told them.
So like, even when I was doing music and I was going hard, like, it was always like that. Like, I mean, it's just the immediates that'll come out. I mean, they'll come out for a couple of them. I mean, and then after a while, that shit'll fade out, and then they start seeing who really there to support you. And then once they see that you still doing that shit and you keeping it consistent, even after everybody done fell off, they're like, yo, I fuck with you, because it's not just a fad. It's not just something that you just doing. Like, you really chasing it. Then they start coming back to it. Like, that's the same shit with this podcast. Like, a lot of people in the beginning when we dropped our first couple of episodes, they was fucking with it. You know what I mean? Then we start seeing the numbers fall. People wasn't fucking with it. But now when they start hearing, oh, y'all in 9 countries, oh, they hearing you over here, they in Africa, they in Asia, they in, people really fucking with us.
Right,
They really
ain't just shit.
And that's what I'm going by. I love it here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I haven't left yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want these people to see what we see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even when I do go on some wild ass tour one day, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving them a visual of where we came from.
Right. Yeah.
I can't speak for every other city, country, or state I go to, or wherever I've been. You know what I'm saying? Because I just been there. I never lived there.
I ain't spent no years there. Ain't put no houses. You know what I mean?
Nothing. I ain't do nothing in nobody else's city. Basically, like, feel me? There's a couple states I've been to, like I said, but I ain't been nowhere to really say, oh, these the trenches over here. Let's go over there and fuck with these niggas.
Right.
Come to my trenches.
Right.
Feel me? Come see what we at.
This is what we doing over here, right?
Over here.
My niggas is over here. That's what we doing.
I respect it.
Hell yeah. I respect the fact, I mean, for one, for me knowing you, I mean, and seeing what you doing. Like, cause we used to play ball together, like, you feel me? I mean, we had, the mean jump shots and all that.
Okay. And people don't believe me. It's the shoot.
Yo, bro. And one of the thoroughest forms ever, like with him and my nigga Don. Yo, them two had the purest jump shot forms ever, bro. But we all played ball together growing up. But now seeing you, transition into the music, even all the shit that we done been through and witnessed and all this time, to still see you standing here and doing this shit with the music, that's a testament of being able to evolve. Like, that shit is supposed to happen the way it's happening for you. Like,
Like, yo, just you know, just mad shit just changed. Like, mad people ain't here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck? Am I just gonna fade away too? Like, I ain't trying to have that.
Right.
When this, I want my stamp to be stamped.
Right. Right.
Notarized. That's what it is. Yeah, I want to be notarized. You know, niggas gonna be like, oh, let's go look up niggas that miss. I want when niggas miss me. Not saying like everybody that died and just go in the grave is gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas still feel them. Yeah. But when I go, I want my shit to be visual. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it be like, damn. In 20 years, I ain't see this nigga, or whatever the case may be.
See the footwork.
Yeah, they gonna be like, oh shit, look at this nigga, he was killing it.
Yeah,
or
facts.
Feel me? What? You know what I'm saying? It's just
definitely. I understand.
Right.
You know what I mean? And shit, that's a living legend right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, from where we at, we don't got one of those. You know what I mean? So,
man, like I said, man, I'm trying to step in this game a whole different angle. Like it's like I said, as niggas doing their thing, I'm just coming a little different.
I think that's exactly what the game needs. That's exactly what we need to, I guess, pop or bubble is something or somebody different. Like, you know what I mean? Just to come out and step outside the box and the world be like, damn, like, you know what I mean? I ain't hear that shit. Like, you know, right.
Or, you know what I mean? To knock that sentence out of Diddy mouth where he talk about you can't come to Connecticut and find the next star. Nah, nigga. We got stars here, bro. You see one right now in front of you on this motherfucking podcast, bro.
Like, I'm jumping on like every platform I could. Like, like, you know what I'm saying, just to get that visual, and then this will be my first other than the video, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm loving it, you know what I'm saying? And we,
it's like time. I said, we appreciate you coming through, bro. Letting us do your first official interview, bro.
We're trying to get this in the making for a little bit.
Hold on. Which one am I opening?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want to do.
Who the guest?
I mean,
Don Julio, polish off the Henny. It's up to you, bro. It's all up to you.
You gotta tap that, man. We're gonna take this one up. You see this? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Don Julio, cut the check, man. Cut the check. I mean, while we crack open the bottle, let me give a shout out to the 631 Middletown Ave, Middletown Cafe. If you have not been over there, take your ass over there no matter what day of the week it is. It's always a good time. 631 Middletown Ave, Middletown Cafe. Shout out to the sponsorship. Shout out to Ski Ball, the whole team over there. If you ever been there, you know what it is. Good energy, good people. Again, 631 Middletown Ave, Middletown Cafe. Let's go. Yeah, I'm only gonna do this for you, bro. I'm gonna finish off this dark.
Hold on. I don't want to leave y'all out. I feel me. I'll tap mine a little bit. I won't leave y'all out because I'm that type of nigga. You know what I mean? I don't want to leave y'all out. We can do it like that.
You know what I'm saying?
And this ain't the first time I did this.
Jesus.
This ain't the first time I did it. It's like it's a different kind of whiskey.
I did that one time myself. I called that shit the Barack Obama and shit. Yeah, real shit. You get the white and the dark. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be playing like that sometimes, especially when I'm trying to get there fast.
Oh yeah.
We want to go out and I ain't eat.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck it.
It is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? We're going to jump back into it. You said Luda, you said, you know what I mean, DMX and shit. So, what's some of your next moves? Where you trying to take it?
Hell yeah, because you know this is the last episode of Grown Up Talk
2018,
2018.
So
So
that's
oh, this is it right here.
Yeah.
Word.
You took us out.
Yeah, we made it happen before the end of the year.
But like I said, 2019 gonna be crazy, man. Like I got these shows coming. It's about to be fun. I got one in February already that I got booked. Before the fucking 31st. I gotta book that shit before the 31st. Nice. And then I'm trying to shoot down to North Carolina on March.
Word.
So, and then it's gonna be crazy. So, and I got a little fan base in North Carolina.
Word.
So I'm trying to have that shit solidified ASAP.
North Carolina be showing us mad love.
No, fact. I can't front. The last time we were trying to schedule a little interview, you was like, yeah, I want to move. I got a couple shows lined up. You know what I mean? I really, you know what I mean? So, I respect it. Y'all here grinding and shit.
I'm trying to take it wherever we got to. Cause
facts.
everybody ain't going to do it for us.
Right.
They might get on, but they ain't going to do it for us. You know what I'm saying?
Drop that motherfucking Jew, bro.
Right.
They not gonna do it for us.
They don't do it for the real. The real, you know what I mean? It ain't too many of them left.
They gonna, you feel me? They gonna do it though. I see that coming. It's time. It's our time.
Yeah.
You know?
Set that shit in stone.
Hell yeah. But once these shows start popping off crazy, like I've had this. I know y'all heard of what that shit is. Coast to Coast.
Yeah, Coast to Coast mixtapes.
Yeah, they be trying to get me all up in their mix, but
that's a good look though. Real shit. That's a good look.
I ain't really.
If you play it right, it could fuck around and get you a little bit more exposure, bro.
Word.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't really stepped on their platform yet, but I'm going to this year. That's what, you know what I'm saying. 2019, cause I'm a member of this shit. It's about to be fun, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot in store. I got a lot of music that ain't nobody heard. I got a lot of music everybody heard. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be
waiting.
Yeah, it's time. It's definitely time. But my next move, the biggest move I feel like is gonna be around the summertime. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is.
Nah. And that's what I was gonna ask you. And that's one of my next questions. Like, what you got planned for the summer? I see you got. I mean,
June.
That's my month.
He got
That's my month. That's my month.
Word.
He got the whole
June.
Look.
17th, man.
Yeah, June.
Alright, facts.
Be prepared.
Yes.
All the
It's
bullshit.
gonna be real fun this year. I put a lot of effort into this time. I ain't really, like I said, it's major gaps in my rap history. Like as far as from when I started to I stopped, then I started again, and then I stopped. Now I'm back. Like this is it.
But you know, the ill thing about that is it gives you more shit that you experience in between those times to make your music.
You gotta live, right?
Yeah,
you gotta live.
Make your music. You know what I mean? Because think about if you just chase the music the whole time. You want to probably have some of the illest stories you got to tell, or some of the illest shit you could put down on the wax that. You know what I mean? And like I said, to see that you survived through it all, and you here to do what you're doing. I mean, that's a major.
That is a
hats off to
major,
you for that.
Major accomplishment.
Definitely should. Life is a struggle. Period.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, definitely.
We lost a lot, both ways. I mean, jail and I mean to the grave. Like I mean. And for you to be here and you telling your stories, I mean war stories, whatever the story is, and you here, that's a big plus, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Who thought? And who would have thought?
That's what I'm saying. When I first saw that shit coming across my timeline and shit, saw your video and shit, I'm like, shit.
My exact thought.
I didn't expect it. Let me check this shit out. And then this shit banging it. I'm like, shit, this shit knocking, nigga. Let me share this shit. Real shit.
This year is just gonna be one of them ones. I feel like, I'm on so many platforms. I'm on so many platforms that I feel like I don't even need a manager. But I don't know. It's like all the big names got one. And if I want to be the big name, I'm trying to get one.
Right.
And I'm looking at it like, damn, I just seen Kodak. He talking about he don't got no manager.
Right.
But he making hella moves.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
The less people you got touching your money, the more money you actually get. You feel me? But I mean, if it's somebody that you could trust to help you make some of those moves and know your schedule and got your best interest at hand, don't hesitate.
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming at. That's why I be talking to people and shit, like certain motherfuckers that shout out to BC's. I was talking to him. TCB. I was talking to him last night. Like it just man,
they coming next too. They coming next.
He shot my video. He shot the next. So subscribe. He shot it. I'm dropping it on his platform.
I'm using it. Just to let you know.
Real shit. Subscribe. TCB.
Definitely respect it.
Yeah, BCs, man. We gotta get you up here, man. You, Soup Nizzy, we gotta get the squad up here, bro.
Thing. I love every bit of that.
Facts.
And fucking like I said, he shot the last video I just did. We was in a mansion and shit.
That's the shit he was on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
We was in a mansion and shit. The shit about to be crazy. I don't give too many secrets up. It's gonna be crazy.
Nah, let the streets, know what I mean, drool for it, bro.
Right.
Don't give them too much.
Right.
Once that shit drop, you gonna be, man, nigga like, oh, this nigga stepping his shit up. He's stepping his shit up.
But that's the ill shit about it, because they not, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10 the competition ain't expecting the pressure to come from, you know what I mean, come from where it's coming from.
Nah,
so
that's
when you elevate it, niggas gonna be like, oh, alright, we going here with it.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it's even better for me, because I don't got nobody to say, take this and make this shit glow.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm making my shit glow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the ill shit about it.
So when it's time, I can pick and choose who I want to, not say I'm gonna be stingy, but I can pick and choose and say, you could come.
Right.
You wasn't trying,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't see what we saw. So when I was doing this shit every day, picking up the line, doing this.
With that being said, when you pop and you bubble, don't forget to come back. Listen, that's the crazy part. Because every platform that I step on in here, like I was just talking, like I said, I was talking to BC last night. I'm trying to bring the originality that I came with me, so we all could bubble. This is where that's what we try to do.
You know what I'm saying? This is
the city on.
Like if somebody, it's like one of these niggas with bread out here, whatever the case may be, blase. They see us. They see what time it is. You know, and they see the talent. They see like we putting in work.
Right.
From y'all business to my business, we putting in work.
Right.
So it should be more people saying, let's go sneak around the corner and talk to him.
They doing something, right?
And yeah, because he might not want everybody to know how he rocking.
Right.
But talk to me. Let's see. Let's put this business on the table.
Right.
We need the soundproof rooms. We need the, you know what I'm saying? Everything. We
somewhere to just go.
We need the studios. Niggas got the studios and shit.
And they only fuck with certain niggas. Only support.
Yeah, that's why I be trying to go out. Like I said, not too long, I went to the city to try to see how they do shit and like hit their studio. I'm trying to like vibe with niggas, see like different motherfuckers, because I know everybody don't work the studios how they like feel me like everybody else. Nobody work the studio the same, you know. So it's like I went out there and I ain't really like the vibe. Like they gave me a good bad vibe. I ain't really like it, but I fucks with the city niggas in the sense of their music. So it felt like, damn, dude, was it because I'm from Connecticut that they didn't really give me that, they just gave it to me. That's what they did. Then I go out, I listen to my shit I do in town with niggas that fuck with me. And I'm like, this shit sound better. Why the fuck did I just go way the fuck out there and waste my time when I could have just been right here in town, home. And yeah, feel me? Yeah. And that's why I just start thinking and keep thinking like, yo, I'm gonna stay here. And everybody that's with me around this, like everything that I'm doing in the sense of branching out, making it bigger, wider for themselves. Yeah, we gotta grasp those people. You know what I'm saying? We gotta grasp those people. I'm like, yo, cause ain't nobody paying attention to you right here, so we gonna grasp you. And you niggas ain't got no you. So let's just do your thing.
Me and Simone, shout out to Simone. I mean, y'all know. I mean, she, me and her was having a
autopilot.
Yeah,
I got some with her. We just was talking the other day, like 2
me and her
nights
supposed
ago.
to link so she could do the official grown-ups talk. You know what I mean? Varsity jackets and all that.
Yeah.
We working.
That's
but we was talking about that same subject. She was supposed to actually come up. You know what I mean? And we were supposed to politic on that same thing about how it's like nobody really like. It's so much going on, so much talent. You know what I mean? Like you said, we should be grabbing the ones that we know is gonna take us to the next level, or everybody, period, and showing up at all of the shows, showing up, you know what I mean, at all of the video shoots. We should be in everybody's videos, like, you know what I mean? We should be doing that for each other and helping each other out, but we not, like, you know what I mean? So she was supposed to come up here and we were supposed to talk about it, but we was talking about that same exact thing, and she was reaching the same points that you was talking about, like, a lot of people are afraid to go talk to that person and get that good business done, because it's not the popular thing. It's not what everybody else doing. And they're scared of the networking. Like.
Because everybody want to pop off they self. Like saying, I'm not saying I'm the greatest rapper in the world. Nah, I'm not. So it's like everybody want to pop off they self. But if you're not doing nothing to make yourself pop, what are you doing it for?
Because a lot of these dudes,
they want to go viral overnight.
Yeah. So why everybody trying to go viral overnight? I'm gonna be putting the footwork in, footwork in to become viral for life.
That's it, bro.
Because once that one that do pop, they gonna go back and track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get my track, and it's gonna be there.
Yeah, because that's
Somebody
that
else,
shit be,
somebody else was just talking about the same shit, yo. It's just like I don't be saying that shit for nothing.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, yo, man.
That's what it is, man.
It be the hard work. The people that's working the hardest, and sometimes they get overlooked, and that's sometimes that derail a lot of people from doing what the fuck they want to do or going and reaching and achieving what they want to. But sometimes it just takes somebody, hey yo, I see you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
That's all it needs. Like that's all you need sometimes, yo.
That kind of brings me to my next question. So, you ever been in a situation to where you kind of felt discouraged in your rap career and like, yo, not that you want to put it down, but it just discouraged you, like, I mean, for a point in time, and probably made you want to go hardcore. All right.
Hell yeah, all the time. Every time I pay for something that got to do with this rap shit, and I know it's not gonna come back right now, I'm like, damn, the fuck I just spent this shit for? You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, for me, I love this shit. I spend whatever I spend for a video, and then I got order. I gotta get Henny. I gotta get this. I'm smoking, so you know it's like, damn, I just spent $1,000 within fucking 2 hours shoot.
Right.
The fuck? Now I gotta go work even harder to get that 1,000 back. Plus I want more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I get frustrated every day when I think about all the bread I'm putting into this shit, and it ain't really coming back how you want it to come back with the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You putting in the time, but it's taking longer time to get the bread.
Right.
So if I don't pop, then I'm like, damn, I just wasted. 1, 2, 3. Damn, fuck it. Let me just go work this shit and then I'm straight. Nah, it's gonna be niggas, yo, man, every day. Every day is like, but it's what I want. You know what I'm saying? It's what I want. It's what
it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice, bro.
It's a sacrifice. Hell yeah.
And a lot of people will look at that shit as like, yo, like a lot of non-believers in what you're trying to do will look at that shit like, yo, you wasting your time. But you look at that shit as, this is my investment. It may sting right now. I may feel like that body shot that's gonna stick with me in the morning. I'm gonna feel it. But when when that shit, it just made me a little bit stronger. Like it just put me where I need to be a little bit closer.
That's the most important thing you could do. That's the most important thing you could do, bro. Is invest in yourself. Everybody else, you go to your 9 to 5. You invested in your job, his company.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly. A lot of people don't live their life investing in themselves. So I mean, that's something I support.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, 100%.
And a lot of people think that a lot of motherfuckers is just waking up and doing this shit like it's just happening. Nah, motherfucker, it's this hard work.
You don't see everything behind the scenes,
right? Yeah.
Like
when we was doing shows, when we was talking earlier, and I was telling you about when I was doing shows downtown and shit. Like we literally walked the whole hood putting up posters and shit. Me, my daughter, AK, and my boy Bostic. Like my daughter in my hand, she helped him putting up posters. Motherfuckers wasn't around. Like you feel me? But came that day when we had that show, that motherfucker was packed from the front to the fucking back. Motherfuckers was there, so that shit paid the fuck off, and we was getting paid for the show, so that shit helped out. But I mean, like motherfuckers don't see. They think, we say, it's a show, and then boom, niggas, it's just mad niggas there. Nah, you gotta put in that work.
They think them shit just flew on the fucking shit. Nigga, motherfucker walked up and put that shit there. That's work. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody want to be a rapper. Everybody want to, be an actor and shit, or just do entertain. Period. And shit. That's the thing to do and shit. But nobody want to put the hard work in. Nobody want to put the footwork in.
Right.
Nobody want to grind towards doing it. Right. They want to just drop that one song, that one single.
Now they gone.
Right.
What just happened?
Fact. And I appreciate the hard work, bro. That's what this shit about. And one thing I can say, or one thing I can encourage you on, don't give up, my nigga. Because me personally, I believe in your craft, my nigga. I really believe in your craft. I see see your shit out there, my nigga, and I know it's better than a lot of shit that's out here. That's in the industry right now, my nigga. That's fact. That's why everything I love.
That's why
no bullshit.
Man, I'm trying to get on every platform. So once they hear what I got to offer, and then they like somebody come and grab me and talk to me and like, yo, what you doing? like, listen, this is what I'm doing. If you can't make this situation evolve even just a little bit,
right,
then I don't think I'm talking to the right person.
Right.
I just keep doing what I'm doing.
Same thing here. Same thing here, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm talking to the right person. Just keep doing
the shit that like we be doing, like the people we bump into, like sometimes it's people that we wouldn't usually talk to, but we end up talking to them, like because with the podcast, like I ended up seeking a marketer, like somebody that does marketing and shit. Like, yo, how do you market this shit a little bit better? Like, you know, it's different conversations you gotta have. Like, and you gonna run into, you know what I mean, the auntie or, you know what I mean, somebody uncle from the block, you know what I mean, that, hey, yo, I know somebody that could do. Bro, that shit not gonna help. Don't even waste my time. Like, don't even waste my time.
Yeah, bro. Man, like one time I'm on the block, whatever, playing my shit. Old school dude, I don't know. He walk up like, yo, that's you? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, that shit fire. Like, yo, I got the studio in the house, da-da-da-da. I'm like, wait, all right, yeah,
always got the studio in the crib.
So yeah, I'm like, fuck it, we on the block, we ain't doing shit. All right, I come in here, yeah, let's go over here and see what now we get over, he ain't got this, he ain't got that. And it's like, nigga, what we over? And now he playing all his shit, his own shit. And I'm just like,
hear his shit.
And I'm just like, what the hell did I come in here for?
Right.
Yeah. You ain't recording, you ain't even ready. Like, oh, I just moved in. No, my man, you gotta come to me prepared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta come prepared nowadays. If you ain't prepared, they not gonna look at you the same.
Exactly. But one
thing, they gonna give you a second look.
Right.
You know, when you are prepared.
Right.
You know what it
he wasn't
sounds like.
Prepared last time. Let me look over him this time, just in case he's not prepared again.
It sounds like you inspired that nigga though. Where he walking by, hearing your shit, you bumping. Oh, that's you. Oh, let's go to what I got. Even though they ain't ready, but you inspired that nigga.
I was there for like an hour, just like, yo, why am I really here? And after an hour, I just like, yo, I'm out. I gotta go. I ain't have nothing to do. I just like, yo, I'm out. Like, nah, this ain't benefit is nothing.
Waste of time.
That's crazy. That's the crazy part of networking, because you find yourself in them predicaments where you like, damn, we done talked about this shit prior to getting to you showing me exactly what you wanted to show me, and now I'm wondering, like, why the fuck am I doing this shit?
Like, why the fuck? Why did I come? You could have did this. You could have did this before you talked to me.
Exactly.
You could have just told me in the conversation, bro, I'm bullshitting you.
Nah.
But if you around for the bullshit, just come with me real quick.
Like, I got a couple songs and shit I want to play for you and shit.
Right,
like, come listen to this.
Right, my G. It's always somebody like that around on somebody's corner. Like, I mean, somebody's block, like, period.
But shit, who knows? You may bump into the right person fucking around one day and shit. Like,
those be the two things.
And I be trying that too.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? I'll shut people down.
Right.
A word, yeah, let's spit. Let's get in the cipher.
Step outside the box.
Yeah, I don't care. Let's go. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, feel me? Oh, you got some music? I'll listen. Yeah. Oh, this shit. Yo, I think you need to go to a different studio. I might not give you the honest truth, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't want to hurt nobody's heart. Like, oh nah, yo, man, this shit garbage. I know some people that do that, and I'm just like, damn, that's fucking cold, nigga.
Right.
You ain't got no heart, nigga. Like, feel me?
Give some pointers.
Yeah, give him some. Exactly.
Yeah.
Give him some pointers. Tell him where he went wrong at on the track before you just say, yo, this shit garbage. You gonna make that nigga feel like shit. Yeah, because he worked on that.
Put all his blood, sweat, and
really
tears
worked
into
on
it.
that.
Yeah, it be like that though. But those be the two things. It's always somebody that knows somebody, or somebody that's coming to the opportunity half-assed, like unprepared as fuck. Like, I mean, you saying you doing all the work, but if you really doing all of that work, when that opportunity come knocking and the success is right there in your face, and all you got to do is show and prove, and you can't do it because you ain't fully prepared. And those are the two things. It's a lot of shucking and jiving going on. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of bullshitting. Like, it's not a lot of people really ready. Like, you know what I mean? And I know, like, you know what I mean? And listen, I know a lot of people gonna hear this shit. Oh, yo, they saying this shit because now these actual conversations me and AK be having, like, we can tell when we listening or we seeing how certain people moving with their careers and shit. We can tell who really prepared and who really, like, life really got them to that point where when that opportunity come, oh yeah, I know they gonna knock that shit out the park, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm putting that work in. That's pretty much all it's about. If you ain't putting in the hard work. First of all, we don't want you on the show. I mean, that shows a lot right there. Though, like, for any artist that ever been up here and shit, anybody had the motherfucking interview on this show, we try to grasp or show the world or our town is the people that's really doing this shit. Like, I mean, that's out here putting this work in, putting this, I mean.
Like what's, Yada Breed? Yada Breed? Yada Breed ENT. I fucks with them. I just ain't get in that studio yet.
Okay.
I ain't get in there yet. I'm coming.
Okay. Shouts out to Yada Breed.
Like not even make him sound too crazy, but he's making a lot of big moves. Like he did music with Chris Brown.
Word.
Trey Songz. Right here.
You
know what I'm saying? So I talked to him about mad shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna stay in my lane and do what I gotta do to get to that level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I can't just bum rush him. He's established now. Shit is like I said, a lot of us out here. Right. It's time. Yeah. It is time.
That's too much. That's another thing I respect. Bro, you be. I mean, in networking, bro. You actually out here doing your thing, paving the way for your own lane, my nigga. Like, I mean, you doing your thing and shit, doing different shows. You not just staying local. I mean, you stepping out and shit. That's a lot of rappers' problems here. That they stay here.
How they gonna find us?
Right, you can't bubble here. You can't bubble here.
And then when you do bubble here, it's only here.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We want to bubble here. We want to bubble Minnesota. We want to bubble Cali. We want to bubble.
He said Minnesota.
Yeah.
Really want it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We want to bubble. We don't want to just be sitting here like, oh, I'm the hottest in New Haven. I'm the hottest in CT.
Shit, small.
But who the fuck out of CT? No, we got like 4 CTs, maybe more. Just in Texas, how big Texas is. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people in Texas that ain't going to know you. You know what I'm saying? So now, how we reach those people?
And a lot of people just take you gotta chase it, you gotta go get it as just inside of the border of Connecticut. Like, nah, you gotta go put your name out there. You gotta, not just our radio station, like the national radio stations. Like,
or internet radio. There's a lot of shit out here, especially with this internet. I was just having a talk, like 15 years ago, you couldn't do half of this shit we doing right now. Fuck half of it, like 80% of the shit we can't even do. So, and it's like, that's why it's like, we gotta take advantage of this shit, grasp hold of this shit.
Hell yeah.
Put that work in.
And I don't know if you know about it, but if you want to get on all the streaming services, any artist that's listening and you doing music, go to TuneCore. As long as you own your name, as long as you own the rights to the music and you put the music on TuneCore, they'll get it to every streaming service possible. Anything that's up there.
They took my recipe off. Shit. TuneCore they gotta go back up there and get right.
Oh shit.
Okay.
They did it.
But it was up there though.
No, it definitely was streaming. It definitely was streaming. Motherfuckers like, oh yeah, this year I caught your shit. But this year, 2019,
you got it.
It's gonna be a lot of shit going on, man.
I'm looking forward to hearing some of this shit drop, man.
Yeah, I'm ready for y'all to hear it. I'm ready. I'm definitely ready.
You know what I mean? And we looking forward to getting another interview and shit. I'm gonna say that again because I know I got a feeling once this shit, you know what I mean, start popping, circulating and shit. You know what I mean? Start spiraling and shit.
I'm here. Wherever
right
y'all, I'm here.
I ain't enough said.
I want you to come through right before you drop that the joint in February. Bro.
Oh, No More Love.
Yeah, No More Love. Right before you drop
that's your birthday.
It's my birthday in February. You know what I mean? So
and then we're gonna come back on June when your
Oh shit, let's
go.
Oh, you say you got something for that. Let's come back for the summer. Drop that heat. Drop that fire.
Let's go. It's about that time, man.
Yeah. Alright, enough said, man. And I mean, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. I mean, you stamped it. I mean, February and June, we got them interviews coming. So look forward to that shit.
So if you had, I mean, well, I talk what I know producers used to get. Like, I mean, if they came to you and you had $100K and you had to go to one producer to get, like, one shot to get a hit, what producer would you go to?
Yo, the one producer?
Yeah.
I like that question.
What producer would you see yourself, like, a perfect marriage on the beat? Because he made it and your flow with his style. it's just like, yeah,
But
we're gonna do it.
I'm gonna keep it so 1,000 right now. The perfect person I feel like that would be ain't even like wild mainstream.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's even more.
Right,
You know, you about to spend on
better.
that. You about to, you know what I mean, anything else. And, I mean,
He got a name, though. He got a name, but it's only because of the shit I heard him produce, and I feel like that's the lane I should be in. You know what I'm saying? And he not even from CT. I wish he was. But I'm gonna give a shout out to my producer right now. Loke Productions. You know how that goes.
Shots out.
But I'm looking like if it was anybody, I feel like Jalil Beats. He do Meek Mill, old producer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like his style. His shit is just unique, and he give you like you could just do anything on that type of beat. And I heard so many of his like. Yo, man, like I said, I'm a Meek fan of his, like, I love his style, so that whole genre right there is, like, the aim I'm trying to attack hard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
And if I had to dream shit, like I said, Jalil Beats, his shit's crazy. And he got some shit with him.
I ain't respect that. I ain't respect that right there.
That was the name I wasn't looking for.
Right.
Everybody throw out the Timberland or the Swiss or the, I mean, the
those, like I said, those the people that they already got their name
established. You
know what I'm saying? So if I wanna grow with motherfuckers. Okay. Like once I grow and like I said, I can meet those people and we can do whatever we want. And after that, you know what I'm saying? I wanna take somebody to the level where, like I said, I want to bring motherfuckers with me so we all can build. Not just sit here and like, once I get on, jumping over all these motherfuckers I've been around to get to these motherfuckers.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna jump. You hear that? I'm gonna jump over everybody that I've been around to go to see a Timberland. Like you know what I'm saying? Swiss Beats. All right, now they're just gonna take my bread and we're gonna try to make this shit go crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go crazy because it's who did it. Yeah. Of course. But I'm gonna jump over all these motherfuckers. Like, I don't know, man. I look at shit from a different angle, especially with this music.
That's obvious. This whole goddamn interview been saying everything that we ain't been expecting. To say on these answers.
Word.
So, my next question would be, and I think is every rapper question they gotta get your top 5 dead or alive. You know what I mean? The streets gotta know that.
Damn. With that one?
Yeah, we gotta know that.
I might have to finish this shit.
Can't let it. Can't let it go.
You gotta know your top 5 dead or alive, man.
Top 5 dead or alive. Yo, like, oh my God. See, coming from our era where we grew, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's so many now that is like getting hotter at the same time.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? So when you say the top 5, do I go from our era top 5 to now,
however you
or
want
from here to there?
So
like, you know what I'm saying?
We could split it up. We could go from our era to now, or I mean, we can collab and do both.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean that shit right there is always a hard question for every artist.
And you know why it's crazy? Because right now, right, the top 5 that I would have said, maybe 3 years ago,
is different.
Yeah, because like it's so many motherfuckers coming up showing that they got that top 5 capability. You know what I'm saying? So now it's different. If I would have said, I don't even want to start saying about it. Nah, but it's so real, man.
That's a tricky question, bro.
Yeah, man.
It always got you like, damn, like for real?
Right. You really just did.
Right. Yeah, I had to, bro.
Legendary, and then it's so crazy.
Cause he like, I don't want to disrespect the legends, but I don't want shit on the new niggas.
Yeah, cause they really like put in that work.
Yeah,
but like you be conflicted with yourself, like I mean, you don't want to choose
because it's such a personal question, like
because
your
everybody,
top 5,
exactly.
And you know if it's not on somebody else's top 5, they go like, yo, bro, really you said that, nigga, like, come on, you said ODB is your top 5, bro, like,
yo, you know,
but it's you.
That's somebody top 5.
That's your top 5.
Damn. Yo, I gotta keep it a stack.
Alright,
My time, I'm only giving up 5. I don't care.
That's it. That's all I want, bro. That's all I want.
Damn. Yo, it's so crazy, yo. I don't even want to do this, but
that shit tough,
like,
man.
Real shit. My 1 and 2, I'm saying my number 1 was Pop for a long time.
Okay.
Like
I can respect
forever.
that.
And it wasn't even just because. It wasn't just because of like this whole. Because we grew up when it was beef, basically. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we really. That's what after I heard everything before that. And then after that, like, it wasn't even after that because we know he passed. But, or did he? We don't know.
Who knows?
We was born, we lived in that era. Like, we're not even sure. To this day, like, we still like, is he?
Real shit. So, but he gave that pain, like, feel me? He gave you direction. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gave you a different visual from a lot of rappers in his era at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then most, like, of course, B.I.G.
Okay.
So that's just it. He wicked.
In fact.
Yeah, he
He paint that picture.
Man.
Bro.
He was wicked.
You see the whole motherfucking, the whole story. How that shit went down.
When that nigga had the Mac and that nigga, they was about to bust the ball. I was like, yeah, nigga, this shit is in HD right now.
Right, you can see that shit, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, fucking, damn. See, this one right here crazy to me because they still, like, Jay-Z and Nas, I don't know where to put them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where to put them at.
Who over who?
Yeah,
right.
Because Nas is so intelligent with his shit, and then Jay-Z is just like so intelligent.
Yeah. He witty.
Yeah,
witty with his shit.
They just like it's the mixture. I don't know, man. That's why there's a lot of
but
shit.
They in there. Y'all can play some 3 or 4, 3, whatever you want to do.
And then I'm still been rocking with my guy, like, and it's people that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so many people that I still feel like
deserve that list.
Yeah, deserve that spot. But with time, these motherfuckers is not letting them go because Biggie and Pac is dead and gone. They still not letting them spots go. No, they still not letting them spots go.
There's no way.
You know what I'm saying? They still not letting them spots go. People who still to this day, and 20 years beyond this day, want to say Biggie and Pac.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just going by the people because this is what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I was to say Slick Rick, and then they were like, nigga, Slick Rick was before them niggas. I ain't really grow up on him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of niggas older than us got Rakim and
Exactly. But, and like, forever, I still fuck with Jada. And that, because, and like, right now, he's still relevant in the sense of he's not too much out there, but he's still doing.
Right.
That's crazy.
You can get him on the track and still, that shit's still gonna sell.
He gonna smoke
that video's still gonna do plus.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Whatever he touched turns into gold. Jada got the Midas touch in the sense of his demeanor, his style, his humbleness, everything. He smoked blood. He get high. You gotta say what? Yeah. And then there's a lot of niggas that won't even put Jada because they don't know the route Jada took to get to where he.
Right.
They don't know the footwork. They don't. They hear about the bullshit with P Diddy and on the radio station. They don't know the footwork that they went through to get to where they at.
Right.
And still be doing it. Still doing it. Them niggas is still doing it.
Jada, they put in some years, and then I think they so underrated that for them to be like mainstream.
I should have just said the Lox is my five. Like, shit. Like, for real, I should have just said the Lox is my five.
And that shit is that shit can hold weight.
Bro, and motherfuckers will be like, yo, yeah, you right.
I don't know if you right. Especially Jada and Styles. I don't know two niggas that could go back and forth and make a classic.
Shit, too, you can't even.
No. Yeah, I'm talking about the back and forth.
Shit.
Back and forth shit though.
That shit hard.
Yeah,
that shit hard.
Yeah. And Sheik, I used to sleep on Sheik a lot until more recent, a couple years ago. I listened to some old shit on Sheik, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. The fuck was I on back then?
I remember I was locked up, right, and I wasn't even listening to Sheik. I don't think I had a CD player. My man just put me like, yo, man, listen to this shit. And I'm like, I'm on the book and shit. Like, the fuck? What you talking about? Who the who you about to have me listen to? What ain't I throw the shit on is Sheep. And I'm like, I don't really listen to Sheep by himself like that. Right. But I fucks with Sheep. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I listened to that whole album and I'm like, this shit is fire. Niggas and she, Styles and Jada, they got that lock shit so sewn up with their style.
Right. I think they overpower.
You know they kind of overpower. Right. But being that they never broke up, they never did. You can't throw him under the bus. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because when he came, I forgot that. I think it was something Gorilla. I don't know if it was Gorilla. Nah. Silverback Gorilla. Yeah. He went nuts on this shit, man. I know that. And this shit before that, but it's just like
that shit was just
crazy. I'm on a bunk, not even thinking about listening to no Sheep.
Yeah. Who come across
Sheep? Oh shit. Yeah. This shit. And I let this shit play all the way through. Yeah. And then I dissect which one I want to hear right again, but it was from the beginning again. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, go back to the beginning.
So, now that you bring that up, I mean, I like how this shit flowing perfect, yo. Word. Perfect. I hear the sound effect perfect. I hear that shit. But, now that you bring that shit up, yo, what's the experience you want people to hear when they press play on your shit? When your EP or your album drop or your mixtape drop, when they press play from track 1 to the last track, what's the experience or what's the feeling that you want them to feel taken away from it?
I want them, when they hear my shit, I want them to be able to be on some shit like, I've been there. Just like you know what I'm saying? I've been there. Like when I'm in, I got this song called Zoned Out. And I'm like, I'm in my own zone. Like, I be in my zone. Like, it's just, it's crazy. I wanted, it's so much shit, it's crazy. This song right here, I dropped it on SoundCloud and shit like that, because this is going to be a part of a little bit of everything when I drop. I ain't going to talk about that. but it's this one song, it's this shit called Zoned Out, and this shit fire. Because it described me so much, but it could describe you at the same time. It could describe him. The hook is like, I said, if I don't answer my phone, I was in my zone. Like, that's just that's just one of the, because you know how when you got that time where you really don't answer your phone? Motherfuckers recording you like, I'm straight right now. You got your drink, you watching the game, whatever it is, you just like, I'm in my zone.
Netflix and chilling and shit.
Yeah. That's why I want to break down the lyrics, but I'm not going to get into that. But it's just
let them get into that, bro. Let them get into that. I mean,
zoned out. You feel me? So, and that shit is just like, it puts you like in a different place, and it just, I just want my music to let y'all know where I'm coming from and where y'all could, like I said, this shit ain't nowhere but right here in New Haven, Connecticut. Y'all can come. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't got no security guards, no gated fence, none of that shit. You can definitely come here.
You barely gotta pay tolls to get in this motherfucker.
Right? So I just want people to, when you hear my shit, I want you to hear the experience of where I'm coming from, what I've been around, like what I've seen, what I've done. And everything ain't gonna be as straight up as you might think it would be. Because I ain't like that. I was just straight up. I ain't gonna tell you, I shot 5 niggas on this street. You gonna hear my shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's up to you to understand that shit, because it's meaning in everything that I say.
And that's what I respect about artists. Period. Like, I mean. Oh yeah. Do your thing, bro. So, cause that leads me to my next question right here. So, like you said, I mean, it's meaning to everything you say. And when you create, when you write and shit, and you write your verse, and shit. And is that something that you look forward to doing? Like, I mean, you want to give them a hidden jewel? Like, I mean.
Oh, every time.
Okay.
Every time. If you listen to my lyrics, every time there's something in there that you just like, what the fuck did he mean by that? But when you check back on it, it's 100. And you like, ooh, I didn't know he said that. Right. And if you heard everything else, and you go back, you gonna catch something that you didn't hear before, and it's gonna be like, ooh.
See that?
I ain't hit my right hand, my shit is grizz, you know what time it is. You know, he be hearing my shit, cause for me, I be dolo when I try, like I said, I be in my zone.
Right.
So I go to the crib, whatever I go and write and do whatever I gotta do, and he hear my shit, he listening, hey, that's my shit. And then next thing you know, he be like, cuz, I ain't know you just said that. And he done heard this shit mad times.
Right.
Like for me, he done been in the car, we riding, grooving, chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He done heard this shit mad times. And he
yeah.
like, yo, I ain't know you said that. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, what you thought I said?
Right.
Yeah, this that shit. I ain't, feel me, it was meant for you to hear because he one of the ones that always catch my shit. And when he say he didn't know I said something, it made me go from here to here. Okay, I did what I was supposed to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Alright. Me personally, when I listen to music, period, I try to find them hidden jewels. Like, I mean, I want to find, I mean, what's hidden in the music and shit. Everybody gonna hear the hot punchline and, I mean, the hook and, I mean, all the melodies and all that shit. But when you break down the lyrics and shit, still to this day, I still listen to motherfucking whole songs, Weezy songs, and I'm still, even Biggie songs, I'm still hearing shit. And I'm like, oh shit, like, nigga,
hell yeah, shit.
I mean,
it comes out because you could listen to something until you know what that shit means.
Exactly.
You're not gonna understand what he said.
Exactly.
You can repeat it 1,000 times. Like, I heard, what you talking about. And then when you actually find out what that meaning is, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I had to have
that shit fire. He nice.
Exactly how you put it. Like, you're like, oh shit, like
that. And that's a big part of how I'm coming now. Go ahead, man.
No, I was just gonna say somebody did that shit. We was listening to a Biggie song and they heard him say some shit and it was like, yo, you know, all these years I thought he was saying this and he really saying this. I was like, yo, my nigga, like, yeah. You're a little late on it, but yeah. Timeless music, you know, timeless music.
Real shit, man. Yeah, it just be, that shit, man. I try how to do all that shit. Like,
that's the shit I respect right there.
Motherfuckers be like, yo, he just,
he did. He took it there.
He did, yeah. And then I got my family, certain cousins, like, ask me to go crazy with this, do it like this. I'm like, I could do that. But that's not me in the sense, like, feel me? That's not me. I just, this is how I started rapping like this, and I said, I already gave it a little twist to fit to what I want, and now you try to make me twist it again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You try to make me twist it again, but if everybody comfortable in the sense of where I'm going with this direction, I feel like
this is
let me do
yeah,
this.
I think that's the dopest thing, and that's the illest message. That's been the thread through this whole interview is originality. Like you're staying true to you, and you're not bending, folding, shaping to nobody else's expectations or nothing. It's like, yo, what I feel is real, and what I feel is the right thing to do for me in my career. That's what I'm doing. Like,
You ever try that though? Like taking someone else's criticism or critique and try adjusting your style to what they saying. Like, oh, you might should spit a little faster, or you might should do this or do that. And
I actually got somebody for that, and that's Shizgriz. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, right.
So he's like my. Yo, cuz, I don't think you should say that.
Okay.
Or, you that shit crazy.
That's how we is.
So
like,
when I put something together and he like, if he gotta ask me what I said, then I feel like I shouldn't have said it sometimes because I know where we at with that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody you can trust.
Yeah. So I try to keep that same thing with him when he say some shit in his bars and it's like, what?
Right.
And he like. And then I'm like, oh, okay.
Right.
I just want to be one with everything that you got going on, just like I got you with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, heard you. But yeah.
Shit, let me do this for you real quick. I mean, last message, last shout outs. I mean, shout out who you. Take this time, shout out to your supporters. Everybody that you want to shout out, and let everybody know where they can find your music.
All right. First I'm gonna scream out free Slay.
Yeah, free Slay, free Cuz.
Oh yeah. I was gonna get to that too. I was like, I'm digging this shirt.
Oh,
free
he's
Slay.
man, see, I'm gonna give out too many secrets. Free him, but he definitely showing up in that video.
Okay.
So
okay.
I ain't gonna talk about all that.
Okay.
It might not be how people want it, but
Right.
yeah. So I'm gonna give out another shout out to Shiz, you know.
Okay.
You know,
Shouts out.
Me and him is SS.
Word.
That's us. You heard me?
Facts. Now I see. Like every video, I see y'all, bro. Collabing.
We're the money, man. Listen, Grown Ups Talk, we here.
Okay.
2019, we coming. You know what time it is.
Right.
Let everybody know. Shout out to my mother, because she made me.
Right.
You know what time it is, man.
Right.
So, anything else, you know who you are and your importance to me. So, we ain't gonna go on all that. But everybody that fucks with me, keep fucking with me. We got a lot in store. Trust
Definitely,
me.
man.
This is it. Grown Ups Talk, you heard?
Alright.
Yes,
Shit,
sir.
I respect
Yes,
that shit 100%.
Shit, with all that being said, I want y'all to take this from this episode, point blank, period. Be authentic. Be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. There's almost 8 billion other people in the world. Why be anybody else when you could be the unique one that you are? Like, you feel me?
Nice.
I am Coolie Man. You can find me everywhere under the name of Coolie Man. If you can't find me there, you can find me everywhere under Grown Ups Talk.
This is AK the Chief signing out, checking off. You already know the motto. Like, share, and follow. If you didn't do it,
Do it.
Tell a friend, and do it again. And if you can find me on anywhere Grown Ups Talk, if you can't find me there, you can definitely find me on anywhere Grown Ups Talk.
Word. Gee Twizzy from the bottom. You know what time it is. Shout out to everybody, everywhere.
Okay.
And y'all stop acting all fucking stink. If you on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, iHeartRadio, anywhere where they streaming motherfucking podcasts or music, and you can put my name, our name, anybody's name on this motherfucking episode or Grown Ups Talk podcast in the search engine, I need y'all to hit that motherfucking link.